In a story no one saw coming, the glitz and glamour of celebrity romance takes a sharp turn into the shadows of courtroom chaos. Welcome to the untold saga, * Secret Court Battle. Broken heart Wang and Shen Yue's family in intense legal feud. * Before we dive into the shocking details, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the next bombshell in the world of stars, scandals, and secrets. Now, buckle up. Because what began as a fairy tale romance on screen between Wang and Shen Yue, our beloved Dao Minxi and Dong Shongkai, has spiraled into a real-life drama neither of them ever wanted aired to the public. It all started quietly. A few months ago, whispers began to circulate. Paparazzi photos caught Dylan leaving what appeared to be a law office in Beijing's Chaoyang district. At first, fans thought nothing of it. After all, celebrities need legal representation too, right? But insiders claimed something felt off. Dylan looked tense, exhausted, not like the charismatic actor we've all come to adore. Within days, Shen Yue's mother, Madam Shen, a former law lecturer turned cultural preservationist, was seen entering the very same building. Not through the front, mind you. Through the underground parking lot, shielded by 2 assistants and a large black umbrella. Coincidence? Not a chance. The truth was beginning to unravel, and what emerged sent shockwaves through the industry. According to exclusive sources close to both parties, tensions between Wang and Shen Yue's family had been quietly brewing for over a year. While Dylan and Shen Yue had reportedly rekindled their off-screen relationship during a collaborative commercial shoot in 2024, Shen Yue's family was less than thrilled about their reunion. Why? Because of the contract. In the underbelly of the entertainment world, there are deals made that rarely see the light of day. It turns out that after the wild success of Meteor Garden, Dylan's management company proposed a confidential partnership agreement, one that would allow Dylan and Shen Yue to maintain a simulated relationship for brand leverage. Yes, simulated. They weren't just co-stars. They were products. Packages. Marketable lovebirds meant to keep fans hooked and revenue flowing. But somewhere along the way, according to insiders, the lines blurred. The staged relationship became something more. Something real. That's when the problem started. Shen Yue's parents, deeply private and protective, were furious when they discovered the original contract. They believed Dylan's camp had manipulated their daughter into a long-term entanglement for profit, blurring the boundaries of professionalism, and worse, damaging Shen Yue's emotional well-being. Now here's where the court battle comes in. Madam Shen filed a private legal petition, sealed from the public, for emotional exploitation, breach of informal fiduciary duty, and attempted coercion. The language was sharp, deliberate, and shockingly personal. She accused Dylan's team of using power imbalance and emotional dependency to control Shen Yue's public narrative and career trajectory. Dylan's lawyers responded with equal ferocity, arguing that Shen Yue had signed the initial agreement willingly, that all professional contracts were reviewed and approved by her own legal team, and that no coercion took place. They filed a counterpetition, claiming defamation, emotional distress, and even business interference, as Madam Shen had reportedly blocked several key sponsorship deals in late 2024. And here's the kicker, neither Dylan nor Shen Yue wanted this fight. While their families and legal teams traded fire behind courtroom doors, both actors were reportedly seen attending closed-door mediation sessions together. Shen Yue, according to a leaked email, even begged her mother to drop the case, stating, "I just want peace. Please, let us live as people. Not just public images." But by then, the machine was already in motion. The hearings began behind closed doors in early June 2025. Under Chinese Civil Code, cases involving public figures and personal privacy can be sealed from public access. Yet, despite the confidentiality, information leaked strategically. Word of evidence folders, recorded conversations, and even old diary entries began to circulate among gossip forums and fan sites. What was once a cold legal dispute was now a cultural event. Dylan's fanbase launched a trending hashtag #LetDylanLove, defending his right to date freely without being accused of manipulation. Shen Yue's fans responded with #ProtectShenYue, arguing that her mental health and agency were far more important than any ship. Brands began to pull back. Joint endorsements were paused. A major fashion campaign featuring both stars was abruptly shelved. A rumored Netflix-style drama they were supposed to co-lead in early 2026. Quietly cancelled. The damage was no longer just emotional. It was economic. And still, Shen Yue and Dylan kept silent. Not a single official statement. Not a single interview. Only a grainy, silent video taken by a fan outside the courthouse in July, showing Dylan gently placing a hand on Shen Yue's shoulder as they entered mediation, suggested any lingering affection between them. But love, in the spotlight, is never simple. By mid-July, a private settlement offer was made. Dylan's team proposed an undisclosed sum, rumored to be in the range of 7 million yuan, to end all claims, close the case, and release a joint statement of goodwill. The condition? That Madam Shen issue a formal letter withdrawing all allegations. She refused. It was never about the money. According to a leaked letter, Madam Shen believed that accepting money would normalize unethical contract practices in the entertainment industry and set a dangerous precedent for younger stars. The court battle raged on. But here's where things take a wild twist. In August 2025, a new player entered the fray, Shen Yue's younger brother, Shen Yue, a tech entrepreneur who had stayed away from the spotlight. He filed a motion of intervention, claiming that he held critical proof that the original relationship contract between Dylan and Shen Yue was never legally binding and had been digitally altered by a third-party assistant manager who no longer works for Dylan's company. Forgery. Tampering. Suddenly, the case exploded in complexity. The court ordered a digital forensic audit of the original contract documents. Experts were called in. Passwords, metadata, timestamps, all were dissected. And then, on August 28, 2025, the impossible happened. The court ruled that the original document had, indeed, been modified after both parties signed it. While no one could definitively prove who made the changes, the judge declared that the contract was not legally enforceable in its altered form, thereby invalidating any claims of breach. Madam Shen's primary case collapsed. Dylan's countersuit was dismissed as a consequence. And just like that, the courtroom silence returned. But the fallout? Far from over. Insiders claim that while the court closed the case with no formal judgment against either party, the emotional damage lingers. Shen Yue reportedly took a temporary break from acting, retreating to her hometown in Hunan. Dylan Wang, meanwhile, returned to work, but sources say he's emotionally distant and deeply saddened by how things unfolded. The public. Torn. Some say Shen Yue was caught in the crossfire of a toxic industry. Others believe Dylan's team played unfair games behind the scenes.